Hi, families. We have survived the first day.
Yay!
It was a great day here in third grade. We had lots of practice with procedures and expectations. And then we got to do fun and exciting things with the solar eclipse and learned a lot of fun things that help make our classroom a family. So we're going to go over a few things today. We have some reminders for you, and then we also have little bits of information that we want to share with you and a challenge at the end.
All right, well, we want to remind you, we've tried to put in all of our blog posts, but we know some of you are still getting in the process of getting connected into our blog. For the first 2 weeks of school, our campus is closed lunch, which means that we don't have parents come up for those first 2 weeks, so students really have a chance to get used to those lunchroom routines. What it means to be, in this case, a third grader in the lunchroom, what we do, who we sit with, all those kinds of things. So if you could please help us, help the students adjust to the third grade expectations, you can start coming back up for lunch starting the Tuesday after Labor Day, which is September 5th.
And then we've also had lots of questions from the kiddos about their supplies. After Meet the Teacher on Friday, Mrs. Rigg and I stayed up here pretty late, and we went through kids' supplies. Now, some of the supplies we had them leave in their desk, and then some of them we put as a community supply on the back counter. Now, we understand that some of you bought some special scissors and some special pencils and things like that for your student to use this year. We're asking that if you're not comfortable with them sharing those in the classroom community supply buckets, that you let them keep those at home. They can work on their homework with their special pencils. They can use their scissors at home if they ever need them. But we really focus on creating a family atmosphere in the classroom. And unless it's a notebook or something along those lines, we really just pool it and use it as a family. So we've told some of the kids that if they don't want to share their supplies, or if they have a pencil with their name on it, to go ahead and take it home unless they're okay with sharing it. So you may be seeing some supplies come home throughout the week. We also, for some reason, our supply list got messed up, and they put on there more spirals than necessary. So we also may be sending some of those home because some of us came with more than what we needed. So just keep an eye out for those supplies. And then if there is anything that you do want your child to hold on to, we'd be happy to send that home. Another thing with supplies is special sharpeners and special little erasers and trinkets and things like that. And we know that these things make school very exciting, but we also ask that those special supplies be kept at home. We don't have the capacity to keep track of everybody's little fun supplies that they get, and if they're bringing these things from home, they can get lost, they can get taken, and it just causes more problems than we need in the classroom. So anything like that will be coming home this week.
Also, snack today. Some of us found out that when we were at home over the summer, we got to eat whenever we wanted, and it's not the same when we come to school, that we have structured snack times, and so we have to go a little bit longer without food, whereas at home you get hungry, then you just go grab a snack. And so it's been a bit of adjustment today, so if you can just help us making sure the snack that you send in has protein in it, or something that is easy for the kids to eat but will stick with them a little bit longer, that'd be a huge help for them, because they were definitely feeling our 12:30 lunchtime. By the time we made it 12:30, they were starving.
Yes.
So if you could just help us out by making sure that the snacks are clean, healthy snacks, but snacks that are going to stick with them, so that way they don't get hungry before lunch.
And then the last thing is, please make sure to check the blog under schedules. We have listed Mrs. Cardell's schedule and then Mrs. Rigg, her schedule as well. So if you can make sure that your student is coming to school prepared for what they have for specials every day, that would be great. We do know that tomorrow both classes are in a physical education environment. One class is in Flex PE and the other class is actually in PE. So if you can make sure that everybody has their tennis shoes ready to go tomorrow.
Yes. All right, so here's the exciting part. We have at Gunstream, we have 3 expectations that every student from kindergarten through 5th grade is expected to follow. And our expectations are: be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Now, your students should come home being able to tell you those, but in our classes, we like to take it a little bit further, and we have class values, which is essentially how we live out the expectations every day. So here's the deal. We're going to play a game. We're going to have you ask your student what it was. What was the value that we learned? Value 1 from today. And we'll just give you a hint that has something to do with this section of our face. So you ask them what the value was and what it means. And then if you can comment on our blog post, we'll shout out and we'll give shining star moments to the students that their parents comment on the blog and really highlight that. So ask your student, what is value number 1? Write the value and its definition in the comment section of the blog, and we'll highlight that tomorrow in front of your student.
And I think that's about it that we have for you today. We are so thankful for everything that you have done. The small trinkets, PTA bringing breakfast for us.
That was amazing.
That was so awesome. Just everything, prepping your kids for a great day. We have quite a few new students, and it was great to see all of our previous Gunstream kids welcome those students with open arms. So it was a great day. I hope that your kids come home and talk a lot about what we did, and that we look forward to seeing them in the morning.
Yes, and we'll be back tomorrow with another blog post. Just keep watching the blog and watching your emails so that way you stay in the know.
Thanks. Have a great night.
Bye.